When your heart awakens and you start to be living from your heart space, from an awakened being, from wholeness, this wholeness, you as consciousness, living as wholeness, or wholeness living as you, this point, totality, you are able to hold multiple and many different perspectives. You are able to hold different polarities. You're able to hold black and white and all in between, all at the same time, while perceiving from this one still point zero. You are able to be it all. So it becomes unimportant to have only one way or opinion that was like before the awakening, or before you were living a separate person that had an opinion, and these opinions always changed, and points of view, and there was always like one point of view versus someone else having another, and you have argument, or I have this spiritual path and all other spiritual paths like are false and not valid. When you live as wholeness and totality, it's a paradox, but you are able to perceive at the same time from this and from this and from that, and you are able to understand everyone and all the paths and all of the perspectives. And you just cut through the surface, and you are always perceiving the center in everything, which is source, which is zero, which is heart. So by staying in the heart, in the zero, the source that you are, the wholeness explodes and expands, and it includes all the perspectives. So in a way, it is impossible to argue anymore, or you lose any kind of this is the way, or this is, I know this is right and there's this. You start to like everything is right. Because I perceive from the right place, the heart. So I perceive the truth and heart in anything, because everything in its essence and root contains, and not only contains, there is only this God, source, consciousness. And when you pierce through dancing illusions, you're like, I see there is truth in it also. And for them, even they are on another path, they are completely not into spirituality, and for them this is absolutely right and true in the moment. And I see God in that too. I see it, zero, God, source, wholeness, from any perspective, every perspective. That's why it's also impossible, so it becomes impossible to have conflict. Not because you like sacrifice yourself and just like, you know, that's the ego that tries to sacrifice yourself, or play as a crucifixion scene in honor, in order to gain some higher power. It's not true. There is no sacrifice, because it's all inclusive, because you're able to pierce through anything, because in its essence everything is true, everything is real. There is nothing that doesn't stem from the source and reality. So in a way you start perceiving the real in everything, in every path. So that's why you are able to hold multiplicity of opinions, in a way, or paths, or perceptions, or perspectives. And the mind cannot do it, but the heart, it's multidimensional, and zero stems from zero, all dimensions. That's why you're nowhere and everywhere at the same time. No location and everywhere. Which is also no location because it's everywhere. That's why you are able to wear the shoes of another being and sort of glance through their eyes, through the heart. You are connected. This heart is one heart for everyone at the deep depth. One heart. There's just one heart. Yeah. I'm not talking about physical hearts. I'm talking about something different. And your heart knows. So there is only this one heart through which you can now I see through that person, now I see through that person, and I perceive through that person. So you can relate to almost anyone and know what they go through. So you will never judge them because you understand. Because if you go from here, from the thought, which is already, it's not real thought. It's just, what is it? What is it? Can you find it? What is it? Does it have substance? It's like a smoke, nothing. Yeah, and that thing, if it's made into solidity and grabbed by the consciousness, it can kill and fight, and it's very right. And there can be billions of these things, thoughts, to fight about this. Yeah, it's so haha simple. Like, just go here into zero. And it turns out to be the most real. Yeah. So, and there you can find everyone and everything, and you never lack. You hold all the perspectives. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? And can you imagine whole perspective of an ant? Yeah, well, that was a joke, but in a way you relate to the ant also, to the spider, to the fly, to the mosquito, to the alien, to the angel, to the politician. You relate because that's source, same eyes. Yeah. Awakened heart. Awakened. From there sprouts awakened, illumined mind. That's so beautiful. Doesn't separate. Whole, complete. You are every moment. All inclusive. This is 5-star hotel with all inclusive service. So then again, like, something appears which in the past you were afraid of, some authority or whatever, before, when there was a separation, and you're like, it arises and you're like, wow, I can't find any fear anymore. Wow, that's awesome. Like, I understand them too. I am them too. Like, wow, that's so cool. That's superpower. When you see everyone from this beaming light. Now I'm gonna shower you. No, I'm joking. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I see you from in here. Be well. Be blessed. Include it all. From the heart. 0.